Telling you for weeks now about people in our area being put on hold when they call 911. CMPD says they are getting more calls and have less staff to take them. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is live in Uptown, where tonight City Council will address those issues. Jesse, this is something you've been covering for a while now.
Yes, absolutely. Now, in tonight's meeting, the city manager plans to give an update on 911 calls and response times during the meeting. Now, staffing shortages has hurt CMPD's ability to answer calls as quickly as possible. The agency, city and county leaders say that fixing that is going to be a top priority.
Want to make sure that when people call 911 that there's going to be a response and a rapid response.
An update on 911 call response times is on the agenda for tonight's Charlotte City Council meeting.
We are going to see the data as to how the steps that have been implemented, how is it addressing the response time? Because it is absolutely a #1 priority for me and many of my colleagues.
CMPD focused on hiring and retaining staff to combat shortages.
CMPD has implemented a number of steps, including a hiring bonus, increase in salary, a number of other steps in terms of flexibility, providing flexibility to our employees.
Mecklenburg County Commissioner Mark Jarrell says thinking outside the box may help find solutions to the staffing shortage.
We've got to find creative ways to address and fill those gaps. So we've got to really look at partnerships and linkages within our community where those people can fill the gaps to really help support our residents.
CMPD says a higher volume of calls is also contributing to the problem. 60% of calls were answered within 10 seconds or less. The industry standard is 90%. Jarrell says an awareness campaign to know when to call 911 to help reduce the volume should also be considered.
I would be curious to learn, out of that disparity, that 30% gap that we talk about, how many of those should have been 311 directed as opposed to 911 directed?
Now, CMPD did recently release a video that breaks down what happens when you call 911, when to call 911, and also dealing with non-emergencies. Jarrell says that more videos like that and education efforts like that go a long way. Live in Uptown, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.